Okay, Pal ones, I got catered to you by Destiny's Child. Let me cater to you, cause baby, this is your day. Do anything for my man, baby, you blow me away. I got you. I don't know. I think it's your dinner, your dessert, and so much more. Anything you want, let me cater to you. I got that one for you guys, so you could definitely listen to it. For this pile, I feel like you guys are very feminine watching this. I'm getting cancers, Sagittarius, Leos, Pisces, Scorpio. You guys are very feminine. You are very Empress energy. You're very loving. You're very giving. But you guys also like to receive. I feel like you guys are definitely like housewives. And this is no shade if you guys have a job. This is, remember, compliments. This is what makes you attractive. I feel like you guys come off definitely as very feminine females, like, or males on the internet, or maybe some of you guys have social medias where you are like content creators, or you do like very feminine things, like you go out, or some of you guys are like nail techs. I heard Samantha, so hey Samantha girl. I heard Caitlin, Maria, hey girlies. I heard Chanel as well. I heard Devin, Shania, Shanice, somewhere in those lines. But I feel you guys are definitely like you're like nail tech girlies, or you do like hair, or you do something regarding like something feminine. Like you guys can also be like it's easy as, oh my goodness, this word, man, it kills me. Aestheticians, aesthetician. It's like those girls that like they can do like facials, and they can do like Botox or like eyebrows and things like that. Like they're really skilled on that. They're good with massages. You can do massages as well. Your name could be, I heard, A Marie as well. A lot of M, like, but like M, Pacific M's like a lot of something in Maria. So if it's A Maria or something like that, but definitely you guys are Anna Marie, something within that line. But you guys are definitely, you come off as very girly, and this is what makes you really attractive. People like how feminine you are, how into yourself you are regarding like hair, makeup, nails. You are very into those things. You are very into like looking good, staying in touch with the latest trends and fashions. And even if you guys are like on social media, people are excited to see you post and what you're wearing, because I feel like for your friends or people that you talk to, they know that that's something you have in common with them. Like, oh, let me see what this person posts, because I know like we have this in common, or I know that this is my girl because she's always with the latest trends or has the latest fashions. So even if it's not like designer, like you guys, even if you're like bougie on a budget, you guys are very like into yourselves regarding your physical beauty and your appearance, and that's something people feel like makes you very attractive. With the Empress card, I feel like a lot of you guys too are also girls, and because you are girls, you like to really focus on, you know, you really like to focus on being there for your friends. I feel like you go out to eat a lot. Your spirit guides are warning you with the Four of Pentacles coming out that be careful with excessive spending, always shopping, and not realizing like you have to be more cautious with your money. And it's okay to address yourself and be honest and be like, hey, I don't got it like that. But you guys can also be like hairstylists as well. And your spirit guides are saying like they know you make money, they're proud of you, they're happy you're entrepreneurs, but still, be a little bit more cautious with your money. But you guys are very like, pretty girls. You love to have fun. You like to go out, and I feel like that's what the Three of Cups coming out. It shows me that you really like to go out, and people are always excited when you post, even if you're not like famous or do content creation. This could refer to those who are just chilling, but you're a real pretty girl, or you're a real like attractive male as well, And with the Six of Wands coming out, it just goes to show that people do, cheer you on and support you, and they're really like excited to see what you have going on. And they really like your friendship. Like I feel like you guys may have a lot of friends, different connections. I feel like you guys are the kind of people to have many different friends for many different things, and you just get along very well with them. You guys have a lot of things in common, and they just have a lot of fun with you overall. With the Three of Cups going out, I feel like your connections with the Ace of Cups coming out are very balanced, and they really do fulfill your emotional needs, which is coming out with that sensitivity as well that I've seen with the Queen of Cups. You guys are a little bit more on the sensitive side, and it's just because you are very feminine. You guys are very much like I'm just a girl kind of energy. And another thing that makes you guys really attractive is in relationships, your partner really loves and admires this about you, that you guys are very like, that serving the man kind of energy. Your spirit guides just warn you with the Seven of Swords that a lot of guys are gonna take advantage of the way you cater, because they see you as someone who is easy, or they see you as someone that is like you're not intelligent, because they already have this stigma on you that you're just like kind of like a housewife. So just be careful with, show them a little bit more that you are strong and very intelligent. Show that more in the beginning of a connection. Don't show how like of how much of a housewife you are, or how much of a wife you are. Like let them see that part as a gift so that they could value it more. Instead, you guys need to show them, the other side, that your spirit guides see how intelligent you are, how smart you are, how pure you are. Let them see more of that so they can start respecting you more as a woman, rather than them taking advantage of you with the Seven of Swords coming out. That's really important for them to understand how to cherish you, and then you will have a more long term connection, because your spirit guides are saying you need more of a King of Cups, somebody who's gonna cater to your emotions as well as much you cater to them, in a physical and mental way, by making sure they have everything they need. And you guys also need a provider, because I feel like you guys want to sit back and, enjoy the ride, and you want to play the woman role in the relationship. Just ensure that you keep that in mind as you're moving forward. But that's all on what makes you guys attractive. Pile one, thanks for tuning in. Hi, pile number twos. For this pile, what makes you guys attractive? I got Bad by Breezy Lynn featuring Lola Banks. So I got that song, she wanna the bad, and continues. I don't want to get any sort of trouble for the curse words. I know YouTube has certain guidelines, but you know the song, right? So if you don't, just look into it. But something that makes you guys attractive is that you guys are definitely my fire signs. I'm getting Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And even if you have like if you're a Cancer or you're any other sign watching this, you guys may have extreme fire sign placements. I feel like you guys can go from 0 to 100, and that's something that makes you very attractive. Like, mind you, you guys are Queen of Wands upright. You guys are very passionate. You guys are very loving. You guys are social butterflies. You're very cool, and you come off as someone who is extremely confident. Even you come off as a daredevil with the Knight of Wands coming in. And also, with the devil card, you're someone that can dress very edgy. Like you might be into tattoos, piercings. You may also be into like a little bit of like that, daredevil energy, like rough riding. The gun shooting ranges. Like ATV vehicles. You're definitely a little bit more on the wild side, and that's something that makes you very attractive, because people find that you're just a very brave person. With the Nine of Wands, you're ready to, stand. Sorry, that's not the Nine of Wands, is it? No, that's the Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands. With the Seven of Wands, you're ready to defend, you know, and stand up for whatever it is that comes your way. And, you're just very brave. And you're also, with the Fool card, the Fool's coming out as you're somebody that's very spontaneous and someone that's very adventurous, right? I feel like your spirit guides are just telling you to be careful because some of your reckless and careless decisions in the past have cost you some really, really tough things, whether it be like probably m- um bad relationships with your parents, maybe like something you did have made your parents really upset with you, or maybe someone you really care about, or a friend you really love, or people you really love, you that it has cost you your reckless behavior. So just be careful to not always, I feel like you guys are very instinctual, right? Like if your instincts say jump high, you just jump high. Like you guys have really high adrenaline, you guys have really, really um you're very energetic people. Like you guys definitely need to be around other energetic people, but you also need people that balance you out. You need people that are can match you, but also that they're probably more mature than you, or at least you see sides where they can balance you out. Like if you know that you're gonna fight someone, they calm you down and say, hey, no, don't fight that person. But this really makes you attractive. This is not something that is bad about you, but it's just something that your spirit guides are saying. Make sure you control it, right? Because in the future, things have happened where they have had to help you, or you may have prayed for something, but they have had, it took longer for them to help you receive it or help you get it because they had to help you to control some of this like reckless behavior you have. But overall, it definitely does make you attractive, even like in your love life. People, or whether you're male or female watching this, people really, really want you, to, they really, really want you, I'm trying to get the words out. They really want you to be in relationships. Like, I can't really say this because I don't want to get ridiculed by YouTube. But let's just say, because you're this like really, really fun person, they are very lustful. So let's just say that they want you to meet their fantasies in ways. I would just say be careful for this just for fun kind of energy, because when you act like you're just for fun, guys don't, or girls, because guys could be watching this as well. Um, I just feel like be careful when you deliver this you're just for fun kind of energy, that people don't really take advantage by feeling like you're just like a one night stand. If this is somebody that you're really interested in, you might want to drop that just for fun energy and really try to have something more serious by showing people that you're serious, because they feel like they want you to like match their fantasies because you are really like rebellious. They don't see you as a type who wants to really settle down, so they end up mistreating you with the Seven of Swords coming out. And sometimes I feel like you guys really do end up falling for these people with the Five of Swords, and because you end up falling for them, you get really hurt by their behavior with that Seven of Swords when they do something hurtful to you. And something else that makes you guys really attractive is the way you listen. I feel like with the Two of Cups, you guys are really good listeners. I feel like you guys are private. There's a part of you that's very private, and you don't like to just be friends with anyone. Like you only go after specific connections or people that really, really mean something to you. But I feel like people that have come across to you, because you don't offer friendship to everyone, you tend to be a really great listener. People feel like you listen to them very well, and that's something that makes you very attractive. Some of you guys are insinuating or asking about a best friend. You need to know that this best friend really does love you. I feel like you guys have probably been in recent communication. Just know that this person does love you. They do care about you, and you're very important to them. Um, Another thing that makes you guys very attractive is with the Queen of Swords. I feel like you guys tend to be very sharp with your mouth, and when people do certain things to you, they feel like I was said that you guys really do go from 0 to 100. That's that, phrase coming out that you guys really can get from 0 to 100. People do really shitty things to you or things that upset you, and you tend to really give them how you feel. You will say the most hurtful things, and just by your words, it really does get to them. I also feel like you guys will take that, just physical communication, and you will get very physical regarding your hands. So I just like your spirit guides have warned you, be careful with your behavior because it can cost you. I wouldn't want any of you to end up in jail or end up in trouble because you couldn't control your actions. But you guys can, be very, very, you go from 0 to 100. So people do learn their lessons from hurting you and betraying you, and after they soon then feel like they should have never done that, or they begin to become scared of you, and they tend to like not ever want to try you or test you again. And I feel like some of you guys have gotten out of like a really tough situation, and if you resonate with that energy, just know that everyone involved that hurt you or were the cause of that, with the Seven of Swords coming out, just know that they are going to receive their karma with the Judgment card coming out, and the Wheel of Fortune just ensuring that things are going to turn in your favor. With the World card, I feel like you guys are very happy go lucky people. You're very positive people. And again, your spirit guides are just saying to ensure that you continue to protect yourself and your energy, because you guys are very happy go lucky and positive. Is not to say that everyone is going to like that. Some people are very jealous of that. So continue to stand by yourself and protect your energy and be with only people that you love and trust, even if it's a very small circle, like one or two people, just keep it very small. With the High Priestess coming out, I feel like something that people find you very attractive is they feel like you guys are very spiritual. I'm not really getting too much religious here, but I feel like you guys are very spiritual, and people find that attractive. They like that you respect and love God, and that you have a respect for the spiritual realm. People find something that makes you very attractive is how positive you are, but also just be careful with like, I feel like you guys are very positive, but I feel like at times you tend to really get too beside yourself. Like I feel like sometimes you use positivity as a form of escaping. Like if you tell yourself everything's okay, you don't actually deal with issues, and because you don't deal with issues and you push it to the side, sometimes that makes you get hurt. So just be mindful of not pushing your feelings aside all the time. Try to address them more and be more honest with yourself and your feelings. Another thing that makes you guys very attractive is, but the Judgment card, I feel like you guys really can communicate well with with people. You really do communicate with guys well. 'Cause that's funny. It almost slipped. Like I said, you guys are really good with communicating with guys, and then I said with people. So I feel like you guys are very secretive. You guys have like little sneaky ways about you. You guys are very excellent spies with the Page of Swords. You're really good at that. But also, when it comes to guys feel like you're really good with communicating. I feel like you guys are the pile that may get along with guys more than you get along with girls. And I just feel like because you guys are very, very good with communicating with guys, because you guys are a little bit more masculine. Like, it's not like pile one. Don't tune into pile one, because you guys have completely opposite energy from pile one. Pile one is very feminine feminine, and you guys are a lot more masculine. You see, you got, I couldn't even get the word out, which just shows me that you are a lot more masculine in the things you like to do versus what pile one likes to do. And even though I do feel like you guys take care of yourself, sometimes it feels like a pain in the butt for you to like have to get your hair done or get your nails done. It could be a little bit annoying for you guys, but guys love the way that you hold conversations because you guys are into the same things, and that's something that's really good for you. Um, Another thing that makes you really, really attractive is you have a really good heart. So I'm getting the Three of Swords in reverse, which just shows me that when people really get to know you, because you don't open up to a lot of people, the people that you have opened up to in the past that you still care for or love, they really do love you. Now, your spirit guides want me to be careful with the way I'm communicating this message. They don't want you to feel like this is coming in the terms of exes or people that you talked to in the past. They do not care for you. If it ended, it ended. They're still bad people. But your spirit guides are referring more to family that has gotten to know you. So this could be like your mom and dad, or a best friend, or just very, very small people in your life that you have really grown to love. They see you for who you are, and they know that you have a good heart, and they love you very much. It's just that your rebellious behavior and your masculinity could be a little bit difficult for them to adjust to at times, but they really do love you, and your spirit guides are very fond of you. And with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like they're just asking you guys to be a little bit more hardworking regarding what it is you want to achieve. So if it's a friendship or a job or a better relationship with your parents, make sure you're putting in the work. I feel like you guys spend too much time in your head planning what you want to do, but then you actually don't put an action out of actually achieving it, and that's something that annoys them because they're like, hey, we're trying to help you, but we can't help you because you're not putting your foot in the door. So make sure when you do put your foot in the door, you're actually continuing to work. I feel like you guys have this thing where you put your foot in the door, but then you're not working, so work, actually do the action, and, go inside the room and fix it up and paint and do everything you have to do. Okay, power number two, that's all that makes you attractive. Moving on now to power number three. Okay, power number three, you guys got Brokey. Talk a lot of. They be like, who you is? Not ya. Brokey. Not ya. I am really blurting those out because I don't want any violations from YouTube. But I would just say that for you guys, pound number three is something that makes you guys very attractive. If you're from pound number one and pound number two, get out. I'm kicking you guys out. And why I'm kicking you guys out is because this pound is not for you, as you're in. Your spirit guides will not let me communicate this message to the people that this reading is for, because you guys won't get out. So I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, but it's their message, not mine. They're telling you to get out of here and go about your day because this is not for you. Pound number three is completely different from pound number one and two, because pound number three are workaholics. So if you don't identify with that workaholic energy, then please be out the door. Moving on. High pound number three is my workaholics. These are definitely Capricorns, Geminis. I'm getting Aquarius. I'm getting Leos. You guys are very dominant people. You are very much in charge. You are the boss. You are the Queen of Swords. You are the Empress. Even at times, the Emperor. You guys are the Queen of Pentacles. You are the Queen of Queens. Like, you guys are very good at being in charge. You guys are very good at being a leader. You guys are very, very leader. I'm getting correspondent energies with the Empress and the Emperor, meaning that you guys have very good balanced masculine and feminine energies. And because you have good balance in masculine and feminine energies, you guys were born leaders. You were very much born to lead, and you do a really good job at it. People love the way you communicate. Again, I'm getting this. If you guys are readers watching this or tuning in, people love how good you are at reading. I feel like you guys have excellent communication skills. I'm also seeing Geminis. So you might have a Jupiter in Gemini as well, which just means regarding your gift is communication, and you do it very well. You guys also, your spirit guides are encouraging you. If some of you guys want to learn about new things or open your eye up to more, there's definitely support with that. With the Eight of Wands coming in as a form of communication. Also, be careful with people throwing you jabs. I'm seeing someone throw a baseball and they have like an angry face. So for some of you guys who play sports, girls or guys watching this, if you've been having some difficulties as an athlete, whether you in high school or in college, just be mindful. Or even if you're not an athlete, if people have been throwing jabs at you, or they've been in your comments for your own reading saying negative stuff, or if they've been trying to bring you down in any way, whether this is personal or something public, just be mindful that they are, with the Seven of Swords, very jealous. Which gets into another thing that makes you attractive, is the right people can see that people are jealous of you, and I feel like that makes you very attractive, right? Because we're taught really early on that when people are jealous of you, it means that you're doing something good, right? Because they're jealous of you because it's something that they don't have, something that they can't deliver. So be very careful. Even if for some of you it's the workplace, people are throwing jabs at you, just understand and be mindful that it's very much them trying to project and send that energy right back to them. So something that makes you very attractive is that you guys are absolutely a boss. You guys also have a great sense of humor with the fool coming out, and you guys are really good at business. You guys are very good at being entrepreneurs. I'm hearing letters starting from A to D. Your name could start from any letter from A to D. Also, maybe a E. Definitely a lot of air and fire sign energy for this pile. The only water signs I'm getting is Cancer. And also with the High Priestess, you guys are very intuitive. And lastly, something that makes you guys very attractive is that you guys are very confident. Like, I feel like out of all the piles you're reading is the shortest because your spirit guides love how confident you are, and they just love how beautiful you are. And that's something that makes you very attractive. You guys have beautiful hearts. And that's all for you, pile number three. Pile number four is you guys got Pretty Brown Brown. Um, this song is by Sean Wyatt. I feel like you guys definitely can be melatonin. Like your skin is probably like brown, or you're within the shades of that color. You guys are very beautiful people. You guys are very timid. You're very quiet. With the sun card, I feel like you guys keep a lot of things in. People don't even know when you're happy. So people really do admire how humble you are. I feel like at times you guys can like probably you have a lot of things and you don't really show off how much you have because I'm seeing the Six of Wands in reverse. You just come off as people that really are radiant and that you have a really fulfilled energy. Like, I feel like your energy makes you rich even if you don't have a lot of money. And I feel like how humble you are and not showing how much money you have is something that makes you very attractive. People feel like because of that and because of a lot of other things of how good you are at giving advice, I feel like you guys could be Virgos, Geminis, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer watching this. Really high Virgo energy though, even if you're not identifying with any of those signs. Like, you guys really do help people, you really do steer them in the right direction. With the strength card, I feel like there's a lot of things that you have been through that people don't even know about that makes you very strong. And I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, you guys are very hardworking. And for some of you guys, if you're males watching this pile, I would just like to say, you're being really complimented on being what a man is to be. Because like a lot of men in this world today struggle with fulfilling the male roles. I don't know, it could be lack of fathers, or it could just be laziness and wanting the girls to be men, which is completely absurd. But you guys really do fulfill the role of what a man is supposed to be as far as the provider, and your spirit guides really are applauding you on this. But I'm also getting you guys really don't like letting people in, and I feel like you guys come around a lot of or come across a lot of people with the devil energy, not good intentions. They're very lustful, they want to see what you have. And I feel like you've had like a couple or very few situations where you have felt like you have left something that was just really toxic, and it made you feel left out in the cold. And because you feel really left out in the cold, you have decided to not open up. You don't really want to let a lot of people in. But your spirit guides see, even as a child with the Six of Cups, that finding a love, a true love, is something that you guys really do want. And with the Two of Cups, they do have someone for you. Just be patient though. It will take a little bit longer because as society has changed, true love has become harder to find, right? But it will definitely come in for you guys. And with hearing a bark, if you're with someone now, you're talking to someone, it's not that person. Your spirit guides feel like they're very much naggy. They feel like they are bitchy, that they just nag too much, and they feel like they're never satisfied. So with the hangman, eventually you will be letting this person go. And with the eight of cups, you're gonna move on. I feel like something that you really did enjoy with this person is intimacy, but when you find the person that you really love and the person that your spirit guides have for you guys, you definitely can come back and check if you are insinuating. And also you will definitely find, the one, but they're gonna give you the one. Your spirit guides will definitely be giving you the one, because right now I can see it's really hard. And with the four of cups, they can see that you're not gonna take anything from anyone, and that's the kind of energy that they want you to have. They don't want you to take anything from anyone. But that's all for you guys, Power 4. Thanks for tuning in.